Here we are at the season finale of Off the Ball with Allie Riley. I'm honored to introduce as my final guest, a World Cup winner, Champions League winner, our very own warrior princess turned soccer mom. Let's check it out. We're back with another episode of Off the Ball. This is actually our final episode of the season.
Oh my gosh, you chose me?
Yes, who better to close us out than Allie Krieger, our warrior princess, and new mom and captain of the team.
One of the captains.
One of the captains. Co-captains with her boo.
Yeah.
What are your goals and hopes for 2021?
Oh my gosh, to win an NWSL championship. This is something that I've wanted to do since being in the league, and also continue to raise Sloan to be the best person and human she can be.
What was something that surprised you that you were really, really good at when Sloan came into your life?
I think being more affectionate. I'm not the most affectionate person and human being on the planet, and Ash can probably attest to this, but I want to just like hug her and kiss her and snuggle, and that surprised me because I'm not that way, in general.
Is there something that's been really hard that you weren't necessarily prepared for that was going to be super challenging as a mom?
What was super difficult for me was the no sleeping aspect and the middle of the night feeding. I was like, I'm built for this. I can do it. Like we thrive under pressure and we can handle all the things. But it's been really tough to kind of live in this just like exhaustion
state of exhaustion.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Sid had told us that, and Alex had told us
they tried to warn you.
But it's real. So
what do you hope has changed in our world by the time that Sloan is our age and doing what she loves, whether it's sport or otherwise?
I hope that women get paid what they deserve. So that's like super important for me as a mom to just continue to fight for equality and fight for what we deserve to get paid and fight for equality every single day.
And speaking of the fight for equality, you went for a couple of years without being called up into the national team and identified as a professional football player, which a lot of the women in our league do. Did that influence kind of or give you insight into kind of the struggle that a lot of our colleagues face?
Yes, that experience in those 2 years, I was really like, wow, I'm always going to be the Allie that's going to show up with the national team that also shows up for a club team. That's going to be no different. It's not like I have a different personality or different characteristics or, different work ethic when I get to the national team as I do here. It's just, I had a different perspective. And so it wasn't better or worse. It was just, wow, all right, we need to continue to fight together because, we're bigger in numbers and we're better in numbers and we're more powerful in numbers. So yeah, it gave me a different perspective for sure.
So now we have kind of a gaggle of U.S. women's national team players who are playing overseas. But during your time in Frankfurt, you were there for 5 years, you won the Champions League, you did it all, and you were the only national team player overseas. I mean, you're kind of a trailblazer there. And how did that experience shape you? And was it hard being over there when the national team was over here and kind of being that first one? I mean, now it seems pretty normal to see our American players overseas.
So it's been actually amazing to see. I had such a great experience. I think it changed my perspective. I don't know, I feel like I gained a lot more outside of soccer than I did there. Obviously, it helped get me to taking that risk, led me to my dream job of getting to the national team. So that was something that was also so great because I knew, without a league here when I graduated in 2007, I was like, well, what am I going to do? I mean, I want to make the national team and I want to, continue to play professional. So I need to go and have that experience. So I literally just showed up and I landed on a team with 7 German national team players. So that in itself was so incredible. And then winning Champions League and the treble 1 year in the Bundesliga, the German Cup, all that was good and great. But ultimately, I needed to do that for myself in order to now, be who I want to be and understand myself more. And throwing myself into an uncomfortable situation made me grow tremendously.
I had a fan write to me and she mentioned that you were one of her favorite players, and her name is Becca Reitner, and I really wanted to share some of the things she said.
Oh, great.
I'm like, I get really emotional every time I read it. But she mentions how you as a person has inspired her. You actually saved her life. She was in a really dark place and really depressed. And seeing how you are as a person, seeing your and Ash's journey. She also cried watching your wedding video and seeing that people like her can have a happy ending. And how you fight for everyone, how you fight for equality, it honestly keeps her going. And when she sees you play and sees you in the media, she feels hope. And and she actually was 2 rows away from you at a game. You came into the stands and she got really she got so nervous and she got a photo of your ear.
Becca,
she got a photo of your ear.
Well, did you frame it?
Allie is gonna teach me and show me her ways as a mother, and I am going to stand in as baby Sloan. Check it out.
This Off the Ball challenge is brought to you by Goal 5, the sports brand for her. Back to the show.
Okay, so Mommy Creeks is going to be swaddling baby Allie. Depending on how big or small your baby is how
this is a big baby.
The first thing you do is bring one arm down, and you take this side of the blanket and you pull it across the baby nice and snug, and then you flip baby up on its side a little, to tuck it just right underneath nice and tight. The next thing you do is you pull up the bottom. We're just gonna tuck it right under her butt. You pull the blanket across, nice and snug. You roll baby over here and you just tuck it nice and neat under there. And then with Sloan, I go like this and I say, it's night-night's time. Dream sweet, little girl, dream sweet. Mommy will be right here. I should have brought the pacifier. And then Mommy turns on the white noise machine, and then she leaves.
Hey, guys!
Next time.
So that was that. I slept so peacefully that they had to wake me up when they were locking up the facility. But thank you so much for being on the show.
You're welcome.
And
Thanks for having me.
you're welcome.
I'm so honored to be here.
And that's it for the season. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned. I hope you all have a safe, healthy, and happy 2021.
Bye.
The moms are in the building. Oh, I love that outfit. Hi!
How do you feel about your first game?
I'm nervous.
Oh,
Oh.
No, not you. No, not you.
Our mommies. Hey. See them there. Get over here. Here they come, here they come. Oh my God.